Hi, it's Michael, and I'm back at Art Taipei with one of the artists I was looking forward to meet, Geoffrey Bouillot.
Yes.
Bouillot. And we just ran into him. I saw him pass yesterday, but we're so happy to meet you in person.
Yes.
Now, you might remember his art from, we were at Rich Art Gallery's opening, and you had the panda and a warrior, Japanese Osaka.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And I went to that show because I wanted to see your work. There's something about it that's wonderful. Now, Geoffrey has two pieces here. We're at Galerie OVO.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you have some at the other gallery?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, also, I have a solo show which starts on next week.
Okay.
Yeah. At OVO Gallery.
Okay.
Same gallery, yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure they invite me to that, and then I can go to that.
Definitely, I will send you. I will go there. If you want to see the exhibition earlier,
Yes.
we can go together on Sunday.
Okay.
If you have time.
Okay, I'll make
possible.
time.
Yeah.
I'll make time. Wonderful. Now, if you know his work, it's, how would you describe, monochromatic?
Monochromatic, exactly,
Okay.
yeah. Black and white. I'm using only black and white because, so I'm a French who living in Japan and I love the Japanese minimalism.
Right.
And you can see in my painting there are a lot of details,
Yes.
but I want to keep something like minimal.
Right.
And that's why the black and white, it's can give me the possibility to keep that minimal form, because if I put some colors, it's like too much.
Can you see the detail here in the beard if the camera goes in? But even from afar, it's...
Actually, yeah, I'm working on different series, and I had a solo show this year on February in Japan,
Right.
and the subject was the Greek mythology.
Right.
And I'm a big geek. I'm a great geek of that. I
Greek
love,
geek?
yeah. And I love various subjects, various topics, and so it's how to say it's continued this year. I
Right.
work on the Greek mythology,
Right.
like antique design, antique portraits. I
Right.
was influenced by. I had last year or 2 years ago. I had I work on different topics such as pop character,
Right.
like that. So I like to change. I don't like the repetition.
Right. So you're moving on.
I'm moving on. I like
Okay.
to change. There are so many stories to tell. So, but yeah, actually, it's,
And then I'm just fascinated because I'm looking at the brushstroke. Are you using a large brush with many colors on it, or are you going over?
I have my two pots, black and white. I have
Right.
two brushes,
Right.
one for white, one for black, and a third one
Right.
to make the
Some highlights?
So graduation. Yeah.
Okay, because it seems very thick with the
Yeah.
with the brush stroke.
Yeah, and a lot of back and go,
Yes.
Like
So
that.
it's layered.
It's like there are many. You can see many parts in the painting, and
Yes.
I'm working on each part.
Right.
I have a masking tape to correctly, how to say, delimitate the borders.
Right.
And I'm working on the part, and after when I'm done with one part, I'm working on the second part until
It's wonderful.
complete. Thank you
So
so
this one is King Leonidas.
yes, Leonidas.
Leonidas.
The Spartiate king.
Beautiful. But I like even how the black you've got some movement on it.
Yeah, it's sure.
You've got it's not
It's a
just
brush because it's the brush work,
Yes,
so
but it's nice to have the movement on something that's
like
just
handmade work. So.
yes. It's something about it. I just think they're so powerful, and that you've just contained it in just these few colors, but you can really see the figure.
Yeah.
So this one's quite strong, and you've got a nice space right on this wall.
Definitely, yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. So you've got this one, and then this
one,
is in
yeah.
the same series?
Yeah, same series.
Wow,
Like
he's
a-
been working out.
It's a warrior, I forgot the name, but it's a warrior with flower pots.
Wonderful.
I love also flower pot
And this is more kind of focused on the beard
on the
here.
bird. Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
hair.
On the hair, the bird.
Incredible.
I forgot the name, but I guess it's the lazy warrior, something like that.
Right.
The opposition between like a strong guy, a strong man, a warrior,
Right.
who is looking for on flowers.
He's admiring the beauty
Yes,
of the
yes,
flower.
yes.
Now, have you always done this? Always done monochromatic paintings, or?
I try different way, but
Right.
I really find my own identity
Right.
when I start the black and white.
Okay.
I made my first black and white painting. I was like, how to say, shocked. I was really impressed by the contrast.
Yes.
The black against the white.
Right.
And, I love that. So
Right.
that's why I decided to continue on that way.
So you just keep with it.
Just keep it, yeah, but I'm not like, if I need someday, maybe I will change my mind and start on the colors painting.
Right.
I don't put
You're not
pressure.
restricted,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
But for now,
Art is play. It's
Yes.
a play, so we have
Yeah.
to enjoy what we are doing. So
what you feel like right
Exactly.
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So if sometime there's a figure that you're struck by the color, then you're gonna do it that way.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now my next question is, we've got a tour going on over here. The next question is, I've been talking to different artists about their process. Are you doing a sketch? Are you researching? You said you're a Greek geek. Are you doing? You see some sketch you like?
Yeah, I'm trying to, for each exhibition, to
Yes.
tell different story. Make an exhibition as like a book that
Right.
you can read,
Right.
and my influence come from everywhere.
Okay.
It can be. Actually, I'm working for my next solo, which will be in London next year.
Okay.
And for that show, I'm working on the fashion.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because when I was in the subway in Tokyo, I seen different fashion poster,
Yes.
and I love the shape of
Yes.
the, it's like the
Very different.
different. The fashion, the photography are really good
Yes.
shaping, and I felt something about that.
Right.
And I said, okay, no, I can make something about that, and
So-
that idea come from that.
And so you're gonna do a whole series
Yes.
from that.
Yeah.
Because some artists are, like when you did your panda, I guess you could look at a real panda and study it,
And
but
yeah.
he's ancient, so
Yeah.
you know.
But the panda, I was watching the Mandalorian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Star Wars,
Ah.
and I love that series Mandalorian, and the last one Andor.
Yes.
I love the clothing
Yes.
and the universe.
Yes.
So I wanted to make something.
To go with that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
why the panda? Because it's the symbol of Asia.
Yes.
But if you
Manipulate it a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, with the clothing. And,
Yes. It was quite interesting. Maybe we'll try to put a photo
Yeah.
up of that so people know what we're talking about. But at Rich Galerie, I went, I think, 3 times
Okay.
to see your panda.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, I love it. I love pandas, but I love your panda. So I find it interesting because everyone has a different process.
Yeah,
so are
exactly.
you doing, and then I'm learning all these young kids are doing on a sketch on an iPad.
Yeah, sorry, I have my tablet.
Oh,
My,
okay. I'm still old school. I just
I am, I like my tablet because you
can go anywhere.
Yes, yeah, it can
Not
go
so messy.
anywhere. Yes, exactly.
Okay. And then are you transferring it on paper and then
I'm transferring on my
Projector?
computer.
Oh, okay.
Projector. I
Okay.
project my sketch
Okay.
on the canvas.
Okay.
And then after I start the painting.
and then you do the painting?
Yeah.
Now, are you working at one on a time, or do you have several? You do a little bit, and you're like, arrête, I need to go somewhere else, or
Oh, I'm working when I have the ideas. After that,
you just finished that one?
Yes, I finished the work. So I make the sketch. For example, for the next show, I will have 15 paintings.
Right.
I already prepared 7 paintings, and
Right.
I'm working on 3 paintings in the same time.
Right.
And I'm working like 10 hours per day.
Right. I know.
Monday to Friday.
Yes. People think that being an artist is just like laissez-faire, but it's not, right?
Yes, exactly.
And I can tell
Depend
you're-
on the person.
Yeah, but I can tell you're very passionate. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
I love that. I love that
Yes.
moment. For me, the painting time is like my. It's my best
Meditation or-
time. Meditation,
yes,
exactly.
yeah.
Meditation. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yes, and it's good to have a goal.
Yeah,
if
sure.
you know you need 15, then you got to
Exactly.
do it. You know.
It's like really
Focus.
delimited focus, delimited in the head.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do to
Yes.
make. So I'm excited because you have the idea.
Yes.
And No, I have the experience to know a little bit what it will be.
In the end?
Yeah, at the end. But
yes.
it's every time excited to see
If you can do it.
the works done.
Yes.
And put on the
The
wall.
finished product. Yes. But I find I do need a kind of motivation. If I have a date, then I'm working. If not, I'm busy doing laundry, or I'll make a sandwich, or
Yes.
So I need a date. So I always look for a show, and then I create the work.
Okay.
So I'm a little backward, but I need to hang out with him more to be working. Now, so you are working on several at once. I'd love to see your studio. Is it just black and white everywhere?
No, it's so my studio is in my apartment. It's a small space.
Right.
And next time when you come to Tokyo, please come to my studio.
Yeah,
and it's really not minimalist. I have the tatami room, and I'm working in the tatami room because the light of my studio is really important.
Okay.
And no, it's quiet. It's Tokyo apartment. So
yes. Because I have a tea room in my apartment here, and I have the tatami mat, but I'm thinking about lifting up the mat because they just fold up. It's wood floor.
Okay.
And make a studio, because otherwise you're on the dining room table, and it's not good.
Yeah.
So I need to focus and have a space. So now these ones here, how long is it taking? Does that depend on how?
For one painting?
Yes.
It depends on the size, but around 15 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
From sketch to?
From sketch to 20 hours.
20 hours. Okay. So you can get some done.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're focused on it.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make 2 or 3 paintings per week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're really...
I'm working around 60 hours, 50, 60 hours.
But if you're into it, then it's working.
Sure.
And
sometimes it's difficult to me to stop.
Yes.
I want to continue.
I know. And the thing about lunch, everyone wants lunch. And it's can lunch just come to me? I don't have time.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that? Do you just have everything prepared? You eat quickly? And
I take 1 hour.
Yes.
From 12 to 1 p.m.
Okay.
And, but for example, I don't eat bread or rice, something heavy.
Yes.
Like that I can start quickly.
Yes. Yeah,
until the evening. Yeah.
Slow you down a bit.
So, but it's important to have a good healthy life.
Right.
It's really important. Yeah.
Because then you can just keep going. Keep working on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy that we got to see these. Do you have time to go see your others?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the other gallery. Is
Artnutri Gallery.
Okay, Artnutri. And we'll go see, you have 4 there.
4 paintings, yeah.
4 paintings, so we'll go see those, and then we'll talk about those. Hi, it's Michael, and we're back at another gallery. This is Artnutri Gallery, and they're from Taichung, Taiwan as well. Wonderful. And this is another painting that you have, but you may notice there's something different. There's a little bit of blue here.
So I put some colors because I was thinking that if I put colors, the meaning has to be strong.
Yes.
And I practiced Krav Maga during 2 years, and actually I'm fighting for my paintings.
Right.
In that art world, and the inspiration comes from my practice of Krav Maga and painting.
Okay.
And it's like a self-portrait.
Right.
It's a self-portrait. It's me who fighting for the art.
Okay.
And for the Krav Maga, I have my own blue gloves. That's why I choose the.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Did you try other color, or you always wanted blue?
No, it's really my first try. The first time that I put some colors in my paintings.
Okay.
So it's a really a test.
Right.
And,
did you have to go out and buy some blue?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. You had some lying around, and you said. I think it's quite interesting because we always think of a red boxing glove, but then that might be too pink.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is quite powerful. So this is it is a self-portrait.
It's a self-portrait.
Do you ever do a long curly beard?
No, because it's the same series come from the Greek mythology.
Okay.
So it's just like self-portrait, but it's not really me.
Right.
It's the inside.
Yeah, like an added
It's
touch.
my soul. It's like my soul. Yeah.
And this one is huge. This is a bigger one.
Yeah.
And so you like to change the shape and size of?
Yeah, I love the big size.
Yes.
Because when you are front of the big size painting, it's every time an emotion. The emotion are different.
When I walked towards it and I saw that, I was like, you just punched me in the stomach.
Yeah. It's
wonderful.
like strong and the shape of the body.
Yeah, the shoulders are wonderful.
Yeah, the muscle. And
the abs and everything. But even your other one was a smaller size, but you did more details, so the beard was smaller and the hair was big. So they're both quite beautiful. But
thank you.
You do like this, the bigger size.
Yeah.
Now you've got this large one here, and then we also have 3 other ones. So let's go have a look at those ones. Now this is another one of Geoffrey's paintings. Geoffrey? Geoffrey.
As you prefer.
Okay. Just call me, right?
Yeah.
As long as you call
okay.
me.
My nickname is Jeff.
Jeff, okay.
You can call me Jeff.
I'm like speechless because, like I said, I wanted to meet you. I've loved your work. I saw it, I guess it was at 2 galleries again at Art Taichung. And so I didn't know anything about you, and then we were talking on Instagram. So this is, again, the same series?
Same series, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then this is what I'm talking about. When it's a smaller canvas, you've got a smaller beard, but it's almost more detailed.
Yeah.
You're just compacting everything. And this is some clothing here.
Yeah, some clothing. Yeah. Some texture clothing.
And he's in a chair.
Yeah, I'm trying sometimes to put some movement in my paintings. For example,
like a cushion or the carved wood.
Yeah.
It's beautiful too. And I like how they're always looking somewhere. But
the portrait. In the portrait is the most important thing, the eyes and the.
But no matter where you go, they still follow you.
Yeah, he's still following you.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I like, and he looks a little bit crestfallen, like.
Yeah. Actually, the name is The Rest of the Warrior.
Oh. Yeah. So he's just come back from battle or something.
I fight here. Here.
You're relaxed.
I'm relaxing.
Or you're trying to catch your breath. So that's a quite beautiful one. And then this one is more of like a close-up. And this is also in the series?
Yeah, the same series, but the portrait is like different. It's more, it looks like more sculpture. Actually.
Right.
So,
yeah, especially here.
Yeah.
And are you having to do tape on the canvas?
Yeah, masking tape.
Masking tape, yeah. Because your lines are so sharp. And then after you just clean it up a little bit?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know which one. Every time I see one, I like the other. I still love your panda.
Thank you so much.
And then this one, we're going the other way now.
Yeah, it's 3. Actually, there are 3 portraits, but the making are different.
Right.
And 3 different types of portraits.
Right. And then did you work on these 3 at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
Okay.
The 4th painting was. I thought when I made it, it was for that event.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was.
They are connected.
Okay, they're all connected. And I do like how you've got one going another direction too, because it's kind of like they're kind of enclosed this one in. It's not like he's floating. I'm kind of weird like that. I have 2 paintings of fish, and I didn't want them going like this, so I have one that's looking down. Yeah. And then when people come in, they say, "Oh, why do you have them like this?" Okay. But when you look, you can see they're looking at each other. Okay. Yeah. He's an artist; he gets it. And this is why I know you're an artist. If you're looking at ads, if you're looking at the clothing of something, because other people just go by their day. Yeah. But you see things. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm always annoying my friends because I stop to see something and I take a picture because you don't know when you're going to use it. Yeah, sure. Every time I take picture when I feel something when I'm in the street, for example. Yes. Like I told you before, for my next show, I'm working on the clothing. Yes.
in Tokyo, for example, actually, when I feel something, I take a picture.
Yes.
And that picture, I keep it, and I will use it for later.
Yeah.
So
You don't know when.
I don't know when.
But you
I
have-
felt something. I
Yes.
know I can do something. I can make it something with that.
Yes.
And I know someday I will create.
Will use it.
I will use it.
Yeah. And yesterday we interviewed a Japanese painter who used all these vintage Japanese products,
Okay.
and he put it in a painting. And I've been to Japan many times, so
Yeah.
it was the shaved ice with the flavored,
Okay.
and it's a polar bear, and he's serving the shaved ice. But just that something that's just an ad was beautiful to him.
Okay.
And so it's only artists. Other people just think, oh, it's a cookie box or something.
I think there is a sentence that I like. In English, it's lux. It's luxury. Luxury.
Yes.
I think the luxury is to make small things important.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
for me the definition of luxury.
Yes.
When you have something, a small thing, but
Yes.
you put some importance.
Yes.
You according importance to the small things.
Yes.
That not everyone can see it.
Yes.
But you see it and you appreciate.
Yeah.
Even the small.
Well, less is more sometimes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Less
and,
is more.
And I always say someone is a graphic designer, so they designed that, but to you it's just a can of tuna, but maybe someone likes that fish on the can or
Yeah.
something. So yeah, and especially when I go to like a supermarket in another country, I'm looking at everything.
Yeah, sure.
Especially in Japan,
Yeah.
their products are so wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, all of their
The
the packaging.
They have that how to say I don't know they love that's why I'm very influenced by Japan
Yeah.
because they're according really importance to little things.
Yes, and so much detail.
So much detail.
Yes,
Yeah.
and when they package something,
Yeah.
you know,
It's like perfect.
you get grapes, they're wrapped in paper
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
box
yeah.
and everything.
Actually, they're using a lot of plastic, so
Yes.
that's not good.
No.
But
Yeah, not biologique, but the traditional things when they're making things with paper, because I am a printmaker, so
Yeah, sure.
all of these Japanese galleries, when they see my card and they see the work on it, they're quite interested because I do love Japanese
Yeah.
printmaking, which is why I don't like to go to Japan much, because I go with some money and I come back with
without.
yeah, and then I don't have room to frame anymore, you know? So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like enough. Well, you were off to were you getting a coffee or something? And
Yeah, sure,
we just grabbed him
Yeah.
while he was walking. So I'm glad we bumped into you. And hopefully we'll see more of your work for your new show.
Sure.
And you'll be at the opening of that as well?
Yeah, for my show.
Yes.
I go back to Tokyo on Monday, so
Okay.
I won't be here.
No.
But we can go if you have time on
Okay.
Sunday.
I'll come up.
Yeah.
I'll come back up. So let's have a walk around, and we're going to introduce Geoffrey to some people who maybe can show his work at their gallery as well.